Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Honda HR-V. This one is the sport trim, and I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 1.8 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that is connected to a CVT transmission. This engine produces 141 horses and 127 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are 26 in the city, 31 highway, and 28 combined. If you guys are curious about the color is called Modern Steel, and honestly it looks pretty good on the HR-V, but I would definitely go with the blue or the red, and those two colors go really good with all the gloss black trims that this HR-V has. Coming to the front, I love the way how it looks from the front. This HR-V competes against the Nissan Rogue Sport and the Hyundai Kona. For the headlights, everything is halogen here except the daytime running light, and the daytime running light looks really good in this HR-V. So high beam, low beam, turn signal indicators are halogen. Daytime running light is going to be LED, and the grille is going to be finished in chrome, black chrome actually, or blacked out chrome. And right underneath it, they're going to be a gloss black piece. Honda badge, of course, in the middle. This one does not have Honda sensing. I think you have to go for the EX trim to be able to get the Honda sensing. And there's going to be an opening right there for air, and in the bottom there are going to be some fog lights, some halogen fog lights, and the splitter looks really nice. It is finished in gloss black, and it's so aggressive on this HR-V. It's crazy how this HR-V has a very aggressive splitter, but I think it just gives it a really nice look. Here is the side view of this Honda HR-V, and honestly it looks very good. I really like the gloss black trims in the bottom and around the wheels. And by the way, the ground clearance on this sport trim is 7.4 inches. Getting inside and outside is super easy. You just literally slide into the seat. The door handle of the back door is going to be located right there. This one has roof rails, and the windowsills are finished in matte black, and the mirror is finished in gloss black. So I'm glad that everything is nice and blacked out. There's no chrome at all, which is very good. And the rims are finished in matte black. The size of those rims, they are 225, 50, 18, and I think the design looks pretty good. And overall, the side view I think looks very, very nice. And by the way, you guys get to see this HR-V getting off the truck. That's pretty cool. But let's go to move to the back of this HR-V, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the back. So here is the back of this HR-V, and honestly I think the back looks pretty good. It is due for an update. Honda should be changing it very soon, but I think that HR-V is aging very good. The last facelift that Honda did was a really good facelift. Here are the taillights. I'm not exactly sure if the taillights have LED, like for the brakes and the running lights, but for the turn signal indicators and the reverse lights, they are halogen. HR-V badge on the right, Honda of course in the middle. It does have the backup camera right here, and sport with the all-wheel drive badge are going to be on the right. The bumper is going to be finished in gloss black, so that's a really nice touch. And they're going to be the reflectors in the bottom, and it does have a single exhaust, and it does have an exhaust tip, and it is attached to the exhaust pipe. Here's the key of this HR-V. For $25,000, I think Honda should have used the smart entry key or the smart key, and this one doesn't even have the remote start. So for $25,000 on this sport trim, it does not have remote start. I really wish it did. But anyways, it's going to have 4 buttons on it: lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button. And this is not an automatic trunk release. Basically it just unlocks the SUV, and then you go to it and open it. The tailgate opens nice and quick, and inside there is a very good amount of space in this HR-V, definitely bigger than the Hyundai Kona I reviewed. It does have a light right here. By the way, it is halogen, it's not LED. And a little bit of storage place right here on the right and left. And you could drop the seats down if you want to. All you have to do is just go ahead and lift this up, and just drop the seats like that. So super easy to do. And right underneath they're going to be the spare tire with the jack and the jack tools. For the door panel is finished in cloth up top, plastic in the bottom, and the armrest is wrapped in leather. It's nice and soft. This whole piece right here is finished in cloth, like the Hyundai Kona. Hyundai Kona has everything plastic on the door panel, and I'm not a big fan of that. So Honda did a great job on the HR-V. The door handle feels nice and solid. Door locks and mirror controls, everything looks very good. So here is the interior of this 2021 Honda HR-V. It looks nice and spacious. The seats are very comfortable, and I love the fact that the height of this HR-V is perfect, so getting in and out is super easy. You basically just slide into the seat, and getting out is super easy. Here is the steering wheel. It is wrapped in leather, and it's not thick, and it doesn't have a 10 and 2 grip, but this is a compact SUV, so that's fine. Good amount of gloss black. There's going to be an opening right here, so that's a really nice touch. And here is going to be the phone controls with the voice command. This button will control the screen in the middle. We'll toggle through the phone and the music. Volume controls, and right behind the steering wheel are going to be some paddle shifters. They actually feel and sound good, and they are finished in gloss black. Wiper controls for the front and back. Headlight controls with the turn signal controls. And overall, I think the design looks very good. And by the way, it does have the cruise controls right here, but does not have Honda Sensing. I really wish that Honda added Honda Sensing in this sport trim, especially for a $25,000 SUV. Tire pressure button, traction control, eco button. Here are the gauges. The gauges are very easy to understand. I love the fact that the font is nice and big and clear. And this right here will control that screen on the right. You could toggle through a few things: the range, MPGs, trip A, the oil life, and here is the screen. It's a 7-inch screen that looks pretty good. It does have touch sensitive buttons, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Here is the brightness, and let's say if you go to audio and you want to go home, just go ahead and click on home. As I said, touch sensitive buttons. It does have a volume knob, emergency light button right here. And here are the climate controls. Very easy to use, but I found out that the wheels or the knobs are very heavy for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why Honda did it that way, especially this one. This one is super heavy, and it needs some muscle to actually change this. Fan speed in the middle, gloss black around, and there's going to be an AC button right here, and a few more buttons right there. Here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this HR-V. It does have a backup camera. Resolution is okay. I really wish it was a little bit better. It does have 3 views. And the shifter is finished in a little bit of gloss black and a little bit of leather. And it does have a sport mode. The surrounding of the gear shifter and the electronic e-brake and the brake hold is finished in chrome. Here is the e-brake, brake hold, and I thought this was soft at first, but this is actually plastic. It does look that this right here on the side is padded, but it's not padded. And underneath this middle console, there's going to be a storage place with 2 USBs and a 12-volt socket. And this is plastic. I'm not exactly sure how this will hold up. Probably this will get scratched, so I'm not sure how that's going to hold up. Here are the cup holders, and Honda killed it with the cup holders in the HR-V. You could literally just close the arms, and you could use it as a storage place. And you could click this button right here to basically bring the arms out. And something that is really cool, you could drop these down. Let's say if you have a bigger cup, just go ahead and drop it like that, and if you have a bigger cup, it will fit there. And if you want to bring them back up, all you have to do is just go ahead and hit this button, and there is another button right here, and that is seriously amazing. You could drop this by itself down if you want to and leave that arm outside. You could push this one in, leave it like that. So you could do a ton of things, and seriously, I think Honda did a great job with this. You could move the armrest to the front, and the armrest is padded, but I really wish it was a tiny bit softer. And inside there is barely any space, and there's going to be like a coin holder right there, but I really wish that this was a little bit bigger. But I love what Honda did here. And up here they're going to be the rear view mirror. It's nice and small, it's not bulky. Some halogen lights, which is expected of course, and they're going to be of course a visor. The visor is finished in the same material as the headliner, which is this cloth, and it does have a mirror, and it does not have a light. So I really wish that there was a light. Here is a back door panel. It's the same exact thing as the front, which is beautiful. I'm glad that Honda did not cheap out and put plastic up top. Door handle feels nice and solid. It does have a window switch right here, of course, and this is wrapped in leather. It's nice and soft. Plastic in the bottom, and it does have a speaker in the bottom. Back seat is nice and spacious, good amount of leg room, and the headroom is actually very good, but does not have an armrest. But they're going to be one cup holder at the bottom and a 12 volt socket. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Honda HR-V Sport. I would like to thank Executive Honda and Xavier for providing me this beautiful 2021 Honda HR-V. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.